What a performance from the South African U19 Academy side. After a tough loss to France last week, the U19s came out with something to prove. They delivered an absolutely dominant performance, outscoring the Irish hosts 4-3, and they did it in classic European rugby weather, freezing cold, wet, and windy. But the conditions didn't faze them one bit. The real story of the night was the South African forward pack. They were immense, setting the tone right from the first whistle. Captain Riley Norton, playing at flanker, was a true leader out there, leading his pack with incredible physicality. Behind them, flyhalf Vusi Moyo was the general, directing traffic intelligently and taking full advantage of the wind at his back in the first half. By halftime, the visitors had carved out a 10-3 lead. They were just more physical, won the crucial aerial battles, and controlled the territory. The game was played under sweeping rain, on an artificial pitch, which made handling a real challenge for both sides. The first half's only try came from a classic South African weapon, the line-out maul. Hooker Saifisithi Nebelil crashed over, and Moyo slotted the conversion to make it 10-3. Earlier, both fly halves, Moyo and Ireland's Tom Wood, had exchanged long-range penalty goals, showing accuracy even in the tough conditions. That early physicality from the South Africans really took its toll on the Irish. They lost flanker Arthur Ashmore to a shoulder injury in the first 10 minutes after a huge hit. Just before halftime, they suffered another blow when fly-half Tom Wood had to leave the field after landing heavily from a high-ball collision. The second half started with a bang. Ireland came out firing and leveled the scores almost immediately. Centre James O'Leary sliced through the middle to score a converted try, tying it up at 10-10. It looked like the momentum might be shifting, but the South African forwards had other ideas. Ireland managed to stop one line-out drive, but they couldn't stop the green and gold tide for long. Captain Norton stole an Irish line-out, piling on the pressure from their own subsequent line-out. Halftime replacement hooker Mahal Sithole went over. Thanks to another powerful maul, South Africa was back in front, 15-10. The pressure just kept building. A few minutes later, the U19s were rumbling towards the line again with their unstoppable maul. Ireland illegally brought it down, and the referee had no choice but to award a penalty try. That stretched the lead to 22-10, and Ireland was down to 14 men with a yellow card. But you can never count out the Irish. They hit back straight away. Dylan McNeese scored Jejic's second try, and suddenly it was a one-score game again at 22-15. The comeback was on, however. The South African scrum was just too powerful. They earned a free kick, and replacement prop Thuwain Kosi Rambo Kubheka, living up to his nickname, took a quick tap and barged his way over for their fourth try. Moyo added the conversion, and with about 20 minutes, South Africa had a comfortable 29-15 lead. Ireland still wouldn't quit. Their outside centre, Sean Walsh, showed individual brilliance, charging down a clearance kick from Dylan Miller and scoring a try. With the conversion, the lead was cut to 29-22. It was tense. It was exciting. It was everything you want in a rugby match. But in the end, the South African forwards had the final say. They were rampant, earning another crucial penalty when the Irish defence strayed offside. Vusi Moyo, cool as you like, stepped up and slotted the 3 points, sealing the deal. The final score, 32-22 to South Africa. What a way to end the tour. This was a statement win, built on forward dominance, tactical smarts, and sheer determination. The future of South African rugby looks incredibly bright with talents like these coming through the ranks. A huge congratulations to the entire U19 Academy squad and coaching staff on a fantastic victory. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you don't miss any of our future rugby content. Until next time, cheers!